Hi, my name is Ayush and I'm back again to teach you bubble sort. We will be starting a new series to learn the data structures and algorithm. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so let's get into the bubble sort first because sorting is also a kind of algorithm which we should know. So bubble sort is an algorithm which is used to sort the array or list into ascending order. So let's say we have an array of 32, 64, 195. So if we want to sort this in ascending order, then the order would be 1, 5, 9, 32 and 64, right? So this is the final output we want, and we want to write an algorithm which will do this for us for any input. So if we provide it any kind of input, it will sort it into ascending order. So let's see how to do it. First we will look at the logic, how it actually works. So bubble sort works in passes, and by pass I mean it is an iteration. Basically it is the outermost iteration, you can say, and a pass is the outermost iteration for any of the algorithm. So it would become more clear when we look at the code, but let's first see how it works. So let's say we have this initial array 32, 64, 159, and the way bubble sort works is by comparing two adjacent elements. So we can see that this is 32 and 64 are adjacent, and it will compare and check if the value at 0 is greater than value at 0 plus 1. So this is the first pass, and this would be the iteration first. So it sees that no, it is not, so it will not swap the elements, and it will go to iteration second now, and now it will compare element 64 and 1. So now it will try to compare two elements. First it compared 0 and 1 index, now it will compare 1 and 2 index, and in the next it will compare 2 and 3, and then 3 and 4. So it compared, now it saw that 64 is definitely greater than 1. So now it has swapped the elements. So now the new array has become 32, 1 and 64. You can see that these elements are swapped and the rest of the array remains the same. Then in the next iteration we have to compare 64 and 5. So again 64 is greater, so the elements are swapped and the new array becomes like this, and then again the index 3 and 4, and the final result for the first pass would be this array, and this array would be used into the second pass. So we take this array into the second pass, then we again repeat the process, and you have noticed that when the first pass is complete, the greatest element would go to the last. So that's how it works. It will try to, you know, find the element which should go to the last, and in the second pass it will try to find an element which should go to the second last place. So it is trying to, you know, find the elements and trying to sort them in ascending order. So now this 64 is the greatest of this, so it has came to the end, and now again the second pass runs. It will compare adjacent elements. It will compare 32, 1. It has swapped the elements since 32 is greater than 1, and again it will compare 32 and 5. The swap again happens, 1, 5, 32. The rest of the array remains the same. In the last iteration it will compare 32 and 9, and it has again swapped since 32 is greater than 9. So at this place you can see that the array is already sorted, and this is what we expected. But the bubble sort doesn't end here. there is a way to end it here. We need to check if the elements are swapped. If they are not, then we will just complete the process. And if we don't do it, the passes will again run, and it will again try to compare the elements. It will compare 1 and 5. Since they are already sorted, it won't do any swap, and after that we can just end the algorithm. We will see the code for this in the next video. Stay tuned.